So single-use plastic pollution is still rampant in the country, even as Kenya positions itself as one of the key players in the fight against climate change. However, a local innovator has found purpose with plastic waste as he recycles it into, get this, petrol and diesel fuel, and looks to provide an alternative to the fuel crisis in Kenya. Edward Chwea tells us how James Muritu makes the fuel.
Made in Kenya, brought to you by Equity. Saving towards your business goals is now easy with Equity. Whether it's business expansion, office furniture, equipment, or any other business need, simply log on to Equity mobile app or Equity online and start saving today. Kusave ni rahisi na Equity.
Keno, Murang'a County. This is the home of ProGreen Innovations, the brainchild of James Muritu, an engineer turned innovator. Here, Muritu is making fuel from plastic waste collected around the area.
This is an idea I've been running with for the last 2 years. A lot of research into it. And in the last 1 year now, we've been doing some pilot tests and we have seen quite some good results. We turn waste plastic into usable fuel. Our passion is to clean the environment, but not just clean and throw away the plastic, but recover value from the waste plastic.
Muritu's innovation was fueled by passion. He embarked on researching how to find value in plastic waste. He came across the pyrolysis process, which is basically heating material in the absence of oxygen. He then approached a mechanical engineer online to design and develop the pyrolysis machines.
It's actually a particular type of plastic, and that's where our research has evolved. This is all fabricated here, right here, nothing imported. It's all made in Kenya. So there's a lot of chemistry involved here.
My work is to produce, to fabricate and produce these machines for producing oil. And also for recycling wastes. We source the materials from the local dealers, we buy metals, we forge, we do everything. It takes me like 3 months to complete this machine.
Muritu produces both petrol and diesel from the plastic waste. The petrol is used to power small engines like generators and water pumps, while the diesel can be used in bigger engines. He uses the diesel to fuel his car.
The first thing is you need to collect waste. So once you sort it out, you need to shred it. Then you need to load the material into a reactor and close that box very tightly. So that's an oxygen-free box. There should be no oxygen. Then you need to heat it. So down there you'll see a furnace. So the furnace is heated with our own fuel. So we have our own briquettes, which are all made here. There's also a temperature control system. So depending on what you want to produce, what will happen is there will be 2 production cycles. So the first cycle is to produce crude oil. So the second cycle of production is to refine that crude oil, also referred to as poly-heavy fuel. So what we do is that we play around with temperatures so that we can decide whether you want petrol equivalent or whether you want diesel equivalent.
With NEMA licensing him to continue with the production, Muritu is now in the pilot phase, and so far several people are using his fuel to power their machines.
We've not commercialized yet. We want to do this in the right way, in the right format. Where we are right now is the pilot stage. So in the pilot stage, we've involved a few willing users. It was not easy because you're telling somebody I have fuel here that you can test. It was a very hard sell. But we were able to get at least people who are constantly using it, and they've really helped us to refine the product.
Nimekuwa nikitumia alternative fuel for the last 1 month, and so far so good. My machines have no issues. A liter of alternative fuel lasts longer than from the gas station. So is what I'm going to continue using.
Muritu has 7 people helping with the production, and his aim is to see the product in the market as soon as possible. He, however, cites financial constraints as one of the challenges slowing down this process.
No funding from somewhere. These are all my own savings. We want to set up a similar venture across 5 sites in Kenya. Our vision is in any particular town in Kenya, we can actually collect the waste and turn it into value within that town.
I tell Kenyans where we have reached today, we have a lot of knowledge. We can do things on our own. We don't need to go to China, America, India to buy things.
Edward Chwea, Made in Kenya, Citizen TV.
Made in Kenya, brought to you by Equity. Open a savings account today to achieve your business goals, be it business expansion, office furniture, equipment, or any other business need. Simply log on to Equity mobile app or Equity online and start saving today. Kusave ni